How's it going, everyone? Mike here. I'm going to take some time and talk about VEXELS. I've mentioned this website, this service, this platform, whatever you want to call it, a few days ago. I started actually using the services here. I've signed up for a plan and I've received a few questions from you guys, and I've also promised to talk about this, and this is the video. Now, with videos like this, there is a possibility that it might take a little longer for me to go through most of the features that this platform offers. So I'm going to be considerate of the time, and then I'm definitely going to do multiple videos because there's just so much to talk about. When it comes to design platforms and thinking about merch by Amazon, and that's what most of you watch my channel for, it's hard to come up with designs. Honestly, if you're not going with, for example, simple text-based designs or paying somebody for the service, if you're working with a designer, it's really hard, especially if you're in a higher tier, to come up with 800 either designs or products a day. That's probably one of the most common questions that I receive is, how do you do it, right? And for me, it took a while to actually decide which platform to go with. I did the same with Merch Titans Automation. I did the same thing. The process was a little lengthy in selecting Merch Informer, and then here we are with VEXELS. So I'll take you guys through this. I'm going to start with the most basic stuff. What is this? This is a platform for designs. If there's one thing that you get out of this, these are Merch by Amazon, and not just Merch by Amazon, but any platform that you can think of, print-ready designs. And we're going to go through a bunch of these. But basically what it is, these guys have a team of designers, of people kind of doing niche research, and they're in the business to do everything that you would want to do up front. So, instead of you actually hiring people to design graphics for you, instead of you hiring people to do, niche research, this is all done. This is part of the package. So basically what it is, this is a monthly subscription that these guys offer, and we can jump into these plans right away, but I'm going to tell you basically how it works. So these are 3 different plans for designers, for people that are actually selling. There's also design platforms, so this would be for businesses or agencies who would customize and change their designs, but these are for guys like you and me who just want to pay a plan and actually get designs and get them up for sale as soon as possible. Currently, I'm subscribed to this plan here, Merch. And what that means that I get 100 downloads per month, 2 design requests per month, unlimited prints and all that kind of stuff. So, and then there's a bunch of other tools, and we can look into that in a second. But basically, what I get is I get to go through this. I download 100 designs a month that I have permission to sell on any platform. And I mentioned in one of my previous videos, you do get a license. You can actually download it in case anyone ever approaches you about these designs. Now you have the option to change these designs to do whatever you want, because there's also an option for scalable designs where you can and maybe I can show you guys. Actually, let's not lose track. Let's look at some of the designs here. We'll look at different categories, and then we'll look at some of the other features as well, including the T-shirt maker and a couple of other things that are available. So for example, I've talked about July 4th on my channel, and this is one of the best selling times of the year, right? If we're not considering Christmas or any of the other holidays like Mother's Day, and I just want to show you what comes up. So designs that are ready, so it's things like this. So for example, if you see something like this is t-shirt ready. So if I wanted to download this as part of my 100 a month, I can. It's simple, and you get all kinds of file types, as you can see here, right? So that's one way to look at this. And like I said, these guys do a lot of niche research. So for example, if I wanted to not look at something very common, and this is another niche that I mentioned on my channel, anime, we can see designs, for example, that are available. And again, I can have all these up on my merch, eBay, Etsy stores immediately if I wanted to. So that's kind of like the most straightforward service that I use it for, and I assume that most of you guys that are watching this video through my channel would use this for, right? So for example, designs ready to go. And the fact that I keep saying, these guys do a lot of niche research is because they do. So anything that you can actually think of, for example, I don't know, what was the other one that we were discussing in one of my previous videos, but let's say plants, for example. All these designs are available. Actually, this reminded me here, pothead. If we wanna look at, let's say, weed or marijuana or legalize, right? Again, there are designs available. There are designs available for any niche that you can think of, right? So let's leave it at that. Now, if you're in a higher tier and you're saying, how do I actually get up to 800 or 1,000 or 400 designs a day, right? This is how, this is how you download one of the scalable, editable designs, and then you either change it manually, or I have a service again, I have another subscription through Canva automation that, for example, where I can take one of these designs and make maybe 100 versions of this with a different word or a different number or a different location or whatever the case is. But again, when we're talking about VEXELS, as you can see here, I just put in scalable, and all of these are scalable designs. Like every single one of these I can click on, I can download it, and then within a couple of hours, minutes, whatever your timeline is, you can have hundreds of other designs ready to go. So to me, this is like, for example, there's no way to describe how someone in like myself, tier 20,000, views this as being so valuable, right? And when we're talking about the pricing option, $22 a month, it really is very, very affordable and fair. There's a big opportunity for me to go up to Merch Plus plan, and then, for example, if I ever do get tiered up to, let's say, 100,000, I will definitely be going to something like this, because for example, with 2,000 downloads a month, if we're talking about scalable designs, if we're talking about print ready designs, this would really help me get those 2,000 or 4,000 slots filled on a daily basis, right? Because that's what people in a tier 100,000 are able to upload. I'm in tier 20,000. I can upload 800 products a day for now. Hopefully they change that and increase that. But people in higher tiers would definitely benefit from one of the larger, better plans. The other things, for example, I know a lot of viewers, again, of this channel might be newer to the business. So, maybe you guys are not using Photoshop. Maybe you're using some of the other websites like Canva to make your designs. Maybe you're using, I know people are using PicMonkey. There are a lot of online services where, you have to either pay an annual fee or a monthly fee in order to use that service. But again, it's basically to make designs for t-shirts. So this is also included with the VEXELS subscription. And what you can do, for example, is you can make your t-shirts here. You can include text, you can, change different things, include, it says over 70,000 graphics. So you can really, really use this as your complete tool to generate those graphics, to make those graphics and your designs that you want, right? For example, you can go from the most basic you know, some of the graphics are pretty cool, and you can play around with the text, orientation, multiple designs, even just, you know, having something like this, if you promote it correctly, this kind of stuff could sell. So again, you know, for the $22 a month, I see so much value in something like this, and people often ask me, you know, where and how do you get your designs? And it's through services like this. It's also, you know, I'm doing other things as well, like I was mentioning, scalable things, you know, where, let's say if I was to find a pretty cool text or some kind of a design that can go with 100 different cities or countries in the world, and even though those designs, for example, are out there, there's a bit of a spin. For example, you can sell a New York shirt or a Paris shirt or a Miami shirt, you know, 100 times if your design's a little, I guess, better than the rest, better than the competition. So there's definitely an opportunity for those scalable designs through other things, like I use Canva, but for example, having these templates to make those designs is so easy, where, for example, I don't have to come up with this kind of an idea. So for example, even this right now, as you can see here, like where it says vacation, that's what I'm talking about. You can think of you know, any beach in the world, any city or anything like that, and then all of a sudden you have 100 designs that are ready to go. So again, that's what VEXELS is, and this is like the most basic explanation. And again, I'm looking at the time of the video, and that's why I'm gonna start wrapping it up, because of the time. But again, it would take me, you know, a few hours to go through all the tools, to go through all the products. And again, the products are there: t-shirts, KDP, tote bags, phone cases, pop sockets, like everything is there. And again, this was originally, I believe, made for Merch by Amazon, but again, it's grown, you know, to every other platform. And like I said, it's for, you know, 20 something bucks. There's a lot of use to it. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is, for example, if you are thinking about, if you're not just using this for designs, this is all part of the subscription. Let's say I wanted to design a logo. So we're going to do it for my YouTube channel. So Mr. K report, go next, and let's say what it is: entertainment. And let's see, for example, what it does. So this is starting from scratch. So there's already all these little templates. So if you you know, have a Merch by Amazon account, if you're selling on Etsy, if you're selling on eBay, Redbubble, and you want to brand yourself in a certain way, this tool is like a complete tool. And again, I go back to the pricing options. Again, if you're, you know, selling 4 or 5 shirts at $4 or $5 per shirt in profits, that's what pays for your monthly plan, right? So when you put it in perspective like that, this is completely affordable. And again, you do have this is the annual option with a 25% discount. So, you know, VEXELS, I've started using it. I definitely, you know, download my max, my daily max, my monthly max as soon as I can. These are definitely the first designs that go up for sale on Merch for me and eBay and Etsy. And this is kind of like I've put these designs as my priority up for sale. And then, for example, with any of the other spare time that I have for designing, I will either, you know, edit some of these, I will use the scalable templates, or I will work on something else. But again, there's really not much else to do with service like this, because 90% of the work is done for you. And then if you're just here for the designs, then the 100% of the work is done for you. So again, VEXELS, I've left the link down below, but definitely something to consider if you guys are looking into you know, just simply graphic designs that are ready to go, designs that are ready to print, and then, like I said, there's a whole bunch of other tools that are available as well. Even if it's something like this to me is incredible. Especially even you know, you want to go with with text-based designs, like the templates that are there. It's just very easy, very convenient, and it really makes sense to me. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, drop them down below, but I will talk to you soon.